Morning. Good morning. Hi, it's me, Phil. I'm just going to be playing a few originals from Fort Worth, Texas. If you're Phil, and I guess a lot of other people on my street, well, today's trash day. And that means that the folks who come by and collect the garbage and carry it away will be coming by in the next few minutes to pick up the garbage. And as I was getting set up here this morning, I was working on getting everything lined up and turned on and all of that, and I realized that because of a noise I heard, that the garbage truck was coming. And so I also realized at that same moment that I had not yet put my garbage out on the street. And so I had to run out there and put the garbage out. So I'm a little late getting started because of my responsibility to get the garbage out on the street on time. So well, being from Texas, good morning, folks. The week started off pretty good with a holiday, didn't it? So this will probably be a good week. It's going to be a short one. So for all of us that are workers, kind of look forward to a short week. So hey, good morning. Yeah, I'm good. Hope you're doing good. So this first song is a cowboy song, and takes place down on the river, and you can tell that it's in the autumn. This is called King of the Range. Down by the river, the rippling water sings to a cowboy tonight. Crackly poppin', the campfire is talking to the man who lives on the range. And he turns to the north and he smiles, and the wind makes him laugh at the plains. His pony looks at him like he's crazy. Oh, long live the king of the range. The sun is a-rising while the moon is still sailing on a dark blue ocean above. The north wind, it whistles, the great man, he bristles to the lonesome call of a dove. And he turns to the north and he smiles, and the wind makes him laugh at the plains. His pony looks at him like he's crazy. Oh, long live the king of the range. down through the canyon. The great man, he searches for the lost ones who've fallen away. I hear his calling, it echoes through the canyon every time the wind blows through the sage. And he turns to the north and he smiles, and the wind makes him laugh at the plains. His pony looks at him like he's crazy. Oh, long live the king of the range. Oh, long live the king of the range. Oh, long live the king of the range. Well, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. It's trash day if you live in my precinct. I'm not sure if we share trash days or not, but I suppose it's something you could have in common with somebody. Your neighbors, for example. This morning, I got up and got started working, and sat down here getting ready to start the broadcast, and in the distance I could hear the trash man, trash lady, the trash person coming down the road. And so I scrambled to get up and run outside and drag my trash can out on the street. So it's been a little bit of a rushed morning for me. I hope things are going your way. It's going to be a short week, almost like another holiday. So that was the King of the Range, or King of the Range. And I tell you, that was a song that was put together kind of in memory of my grandfather, who was a songwriter, and he used to write cowboy songs and play them for us kids when we were young. And we would all sit around and listen to him sing, and we would sing along. And I had always wanted to write a cowboy song, and so that was my first real shot at it. And that was written, gosh, in probably 1992, 93. Let me tune this guitar up here just a little bit. Move in a little closer. Thank you guys for being here. Good morning, Kenny. Hey, loud piano player. Welcome, thanks, glad you're here. Good morning. Hurst, Texas here. Glad you're here. I have to take my trash off, so every day is trash day. Okay, gotcha. Morning, young boy. Thanks for the hugs. Hugs back from Fort Worth, Texas. I can't pronounce I can't pronounce your handle on the screen there. Phil, what time is it there really? Both of your clocks behind you are set to different times. So it's 7:11 a.m. here in Fort Worth, Texas, Central Time. What time is it where you are? The old clock doesn't work, and so it's used as a marker from the Association of Atomic Scientists to what time it is according to them. The other clock should be pretty close to, let's see, 7:12. Yeah, about 7:12. So this next song is called Rain. Good morning, Miss Heard. This is Heard. Gotta get this guitar. Spot 612 in southern Utah. I have family that live in the North Richland Hills area of Fort Worth. Wow, well that's cool. Well, I tell you, well, that doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Usually when I move my capo, the larger strings tend to distort. So when that happens, you kind of have to adjust a little bit. This song is called Rain, and I hope you like it. It's one of the new songs that we recorded on Friday, so that we can get it up on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes. So I hope you like the rain. She's coming round in the dead of night, coming round in the life of day. She's coming round to kiss your face, wash the tears away. And softly, the rain makes me smile. You know those tears don't stand a chance up in the rain. No. And if I could, I'd give you this smile, 'cause I get high, high when it rains, falling down through the sky, through the day, through the night, through the winter, through the summertime, through the leaves and through the grass, through the ground she will pass, driven by her faith in gravity. And softly, the rain makes me smile. You know those tears don't stand a chance up in the rain. And if I could, I'd give you this smile, 'cause I get high, high when it rains. And when the rain is dancing with the street all night in my hometown, I get the feeling everything's alright when I hear that sound. Oh, when I hear that sound so softly. The rain makes me smile. day, through the night, through the winter, through the summertime. She's coming round in the dead of night, coming round in the light of day. She's coming round to kiss your face, wash the tears away. La 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 la. La 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 la. She's coming down, she's coming down, she's coming down on me. Hey everybody. Well, we're waking up to a short week this week in the United States because of Labor Day. Thanks to Labor Day, a few of us get a day off, and so that makes the rest of the week short, which is a good thing if you ask me. Good morning. I'm playing some original songs from Fort Worth, Texas, and here to provide a few positive vibes for you and spend some time with you most weekday mornings. So I'm glad that you're here. This is the high point of my day, and it's happening early, so I'm hoping that it can stay that way all day. But that song was called Rain. It was written in Florida about 2 years ago, and it was raining a lot at that time, and so that happened to be on my mind, and so that's how this song got here. I'll tell you, let me see if I can make an adjustment in the tuning here. If you guys have a question, put it on the screen and I'll try to answer it. If you don't have a question, then maybe just let me know where you're watching from. That would be cool. Okay. Well, we're in some sort of tuning anyway this morning. This is the last bit of my cup of coffee this morning. It's called Texas Pecan coffee. Pretty good stuff, actually. But I'm about to open the root beer pretty soon because, the coffee only lasts so long. Watching from the UK. Cool, Australia. Wow, you guys are from everywhere. India. Philadelphia, Atlanta, Georgia, Cape Coral, Florida, upstate New York, Turkey. So a couple of years ago, I was living in Florida, and it was about this time of the year, and there was a hurricane coming for our little hometown in Florida. And well, the governor of the state said that we should evacuate, and so we did. And we took the roads and the freeway north up into Georgia, and then up into South Carolina and North Carolina. And each night we would stop and follow the news and worry about all the people and the property and all the things that were about to be in not such good shape down in Florida. And so we were driving along, and I noticed that my wife had put her hand on my arm as we were going, and I would notice that she would be looking at me, and as we were driving along, and so I was thinking about all of this that was going on, and the sea level rise in Florida that we're seeing, not just in Florida but all over. And this song came together. It's called "The Sum of Possibilities," and in my estimation, the chorus is a formula for us for the future. And the verses are well, they're just some of the things that I love in my life and that have happened to me. So I hope you like the Sum of Possibilities. It was recorded on Friday, and I hope to be able to get it up on Spotify before Thanksgiving. So anyway, this is the Sum of Possibilities. Sunshine and moon rises, beaches and the Carolinas. Your eyes fixed on me, and the soft caress of the gentle hand. It's breezes and rain on my face, and saying hello to somebody new. The sum of possibilities of tomorrow, multiplied starting today. This formula shows we are the answer, and starting to find a better way. Storms in the desert mountains, ocean winds filling my sail. It's leaping in the wild blue yonder. What makes me wonder, what makes me afraid? And children, the things they believe, I'm starting to see it their way. The sum of possibilities of tomorrow, multiplied starting today. This formula shows we are the answer, and starting to find a better way. Well, a new day's come along, so set your soul for dreaming. And what may come from everyone, that's all the faith I'm keeping. What may come from everyone, that's all the faith I'm keeping. What may come from everyone, that's all the faith I'm keeping. Sunshine and moon rises, beaches and the Carolinas. Your eyes fixed on me, and the soft caress of the gentle hand. It's breezes and rain on my face, and saying hello to somebody new. The sum of possibilities of tomorrow, multiplied starting today. This formula shows we are the answer, and starting to find a better way. This formula shows we are the answer, and starting to find a better way. Sunshine. Well, guys, let's see. Looks like there's a couple of people online here. Thank you guys for stopping in. So that was the sum of possibilities, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm trying to reach a goal out on Spotify and on YouTube so that I can be able to live stream with a mobile device. They won't let me do a live stream with my phone until I get to 1,000 followers, and I'm about 650 or so, so I'm most of the way there. So if you have a couple of extra clicks in your pocket and are so inclined to do it, if you could follow me on Spotify and on YouTube, it would help me get to my goal, and I would be able to take us out of the stale room and out into the woods, and which is what I would like to do, to tell you the truth. So doesn't cost anything, but if you could follow me out there, I would really appreciate it. My name's Phil Coomer, and I'm playing some original songs from Fort Worth, Texas. This next song is called Back on These Streets. And if you have an old hometown, well, you might identify with Back on These Streets. Maybe you don't live there anymore. I put this song together after I went to a high school reunion a few years back, and I got to see some of my old friends, and I got to see some of my old girlfriends, a couple of them. They'd probably just say that I was an acquaintance. They probably wouldn't say they were my girlfriend, but anyway, had a good time, and got to see some of the old faces and hear some new stories. But Back on These Streets is about going back to your hometown and seeing all those things and all those people. And really, it's a conversation between two old friends. So I hope you like it. This is Back on These Streets. I'm going back home again, back where I began. I'm gonna see my old friends, just like old times again. Well, my God, you've gotten old, gray whiskers on your chin. You're something to behold. Where the hell have you been? And it feels so good to me to be back on these streets. And you can't lie to me, 'cause I know how you are. And I know how it used to be when you and I were 19. Oh, it feels so good to me to be back on these streets again. Well, let's go down to the square, cruise the parking lot. It's them good old boys drinking Shiner Bock, and up to the lake where I met Jesse Raines up on Divers Rock. We both jumped off, and it feels so good to me to be back on these streets. And you can't lie to me, 'cause I know how you are. And I know how it used to be when you and I were 19. Oh, it feels so good to me to be back on these streets again. Well, I should have married Jesse Raines. She married some guy from the UK. And they say she drinks too much, but you know, I don't keep up. And you married Becky Green, if you remember. She dated me, but it was just to get to you. I guess she just loved your pickup truck. And it feels so good to me to be back on these streets. And you can't lie to me, 'cause I know how you are. And I know how it used to be when you and I were 19. Oh, it feels so good to me to be back on these streets again. Well, you should sell that Oldsmobile, get a Chevy truck, take Becky up to the lake, kiss her once for me. And maybe I'll call Jesse Raines. I could look her up. We could talk about the good old days. Maybe she still remembers me. And it feels so good to me to be back on these streets. And you can't lie to me, 'cause I know how you are. And I know how it used to be when you and I were 19. Oh, it feels so good to me to be back on these streets again. everybody. Good morning. Gosh, I tell you what. I think it's going to be a good day here in Texas. We've got some weather coming. So this is Henry Weinhardt's root beer. I don't know how it's going to be. I've never had it before, but we're going to try it this morning and use it as broadcast fuel. I'll let you know what I think here in just a moment. Definitely gives good head for sure. Look at that, would you? Really got a good head on it. Not even sure I can drink it. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm playing some originals. That was called Back on These Streets, and that one you can stream on Spotify for free, along with some other songs. The next song in the list here, coming up, is called Sam, and Sam is a pretty new song. It was written in June, about June 15th. I can almost nail it down to the day. And it was... That's real good. Yeah. Henry Weinhardt's. It's pretty good stuff. So, I guess I can go ahead and put the rest of it in there. Definitely got a lot of pep, for sure. So, if you guys have a question about anything, or want to let me know where you're from, where you're watching from, I'd appreciate it. This afternoon after work, I'll go through the broadcast and try to answer any questions, and I'll get to see where you're from. And that's one of the best parts of the campfire for me, is to see where everybody's from, because this started off as a Texas campfire, and then it grew to like a national campfire, and now people are checking in from all over the world. And thank you, Kenny. It's really kind of you. So yeah, that's good stuff. It sure is. Even early in the morning. Yeah. So this song is called Sam, and if you live in the United States, well, it's about our uncle. You and I have the same uncle. And back in June, I was seeing a lot of things on the news and on TV, and some disturbing things, and it's still going on. It's just still going on. But we just don't treat everybody the same in the United States and under the law. And to me, it's a civil rights issue that just keeps going on. And I think that as people go, our fight to be treated fairly under the law is going to be going on for some time. And I know there's some resistance from the very people that we elect. And so this song is called Sam, and it's an appeal to a higher authority, our Uncle Sam. So, and that's what I was seeing in the streets. In America, the land of the free, we're dying in custody. Yeah, that don't make sense to me. No, my brother is the same as me. My sister is the same as me. Mama, Sam, I gotta tell you, it's time that we made some changes. Oh, people calling your name down on the street. Oh, sing it out loud and clearly. I can't breathe. Sing it out, I can't breathe. There are tyrants trying hard to pull us apart. They won't let America speak. Yeah, that don't seem right to me. No, their foot is on the eagle's beak. Their foot is on the eagle's beak. Mama, Sam, I gotta tell you, you it's time that we made some changes. Aw, people calling your name down on the street. Aw, singing out loud and clearly. I can't breathe. Singing out, I can't breathe. So that was Sam, and I'd like to sing a new song for you guys. This one was written on Saturday morning, this last Saturday, and between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. I got up early, and I knew that I had a broadcast or a live stream to do, and so I sat down at the kitchen table, and this song just came out. Came from nowhere, don't know where it's been. I don't know what it's been doing up until now, but it came into my kitchen Saturday. And so I'd like to play it for you. Let's see if I can get this thing set up to play the song for you. It's called I'd Like, is the name of it. Thank you. Thank you kindly. That was Sam. And I did record Sam on Friday, and so if you follow me on Spotify or on YouTube, you should get a notification when that song is ready, and I'm hoping it'll be ready before Thanksgiving. So this is the newest song I have. It's maybe 3 days old. It's called I'd Like. Before this life is over, I'd like to sing, I'd like to dance, I'd like to travel, I'd like to try romance. And just like a starship, I'd like to sail the darkest light. And just like a frog, I'd like to sing out in the night. And just like a dancer, I'd like to hold you up high and set you down softly and look into your eyes. I'd like to live in the time of your life. I'd like to hear your voice in the night. Before this life is over, I'd like to sing, I'd like to dance, I'd like to travel, I'd like to feel romance. And just like a starship, I'd like to sail the darkest light. And just like the frog, I'd like to sing out in the night. And just like the dancer, I'd like to hold you up high and set you down softly and look into your eyes. Well, that's what I'd like. I hope you're doing good. I think it's going to be a good day, a good week here in Texas. I've been watching the places that you guys are from scroll through, and it occurs to me that more and more when I see stuff like that and see where you're from, that we are all one family. And I'm thankful for that. I sure am. So this song was actually I recorded it on Friday, and it's called Life. It's a pretty new one, too. It was written in July this year, and it's about a fella who's done everything he's supposed to do. He was brought up the right way, and he's got his diploma and his certificate, and he was ready for life, and he feels like that the summer of love has passed him by. So so this is called Life, and I hope you like it. It is pretty darn new. Well, I get up in the morning every day. I do the same old things in the same old way. I drink my coffee when the sun's on the rise. I don't say my prayers till the moon's up high. I'm as young as a smile, I'm as smart as a fox, I'm as fit as a fiddle when it comes to my job. Although I'm just a regular man, I believe that I will till I know that I can. And I could live a life with you, it would feel like no time at all. I could live a life with you, it would feel like no time at all. The spring has sprung and I'm the only one left standing in the summer of love. Spring has sprung and I'm the only one left standing in the summer of love. Left standing in the summer of love. Well, there's nothing up your sleeves and nothing in your hands, but I believe in magic when I'm with you again. I'll know you by the look in your eyes. You could clear the sky with just your smile. Impossible things in the simplest ways. I got a mountain of words and forget what to say. I've loved you since the hills were new, and I'll love you until the world is through. And I could live a life with you, it would feel like no time at all. I could live a life with you, it would feel like no time at all. The spring has sprung and I'm the only one left standing in the summer of love. Spring has sprung and I'm the only one left standing in the summer of love. Left standing in the summer of love. Left standing in the summer of love. Well, that was Life. A pretty new song about the middle of July. That one was written this year. So let's see here. Good morning, Kenny. Hey, Mermaid Lee. Glad you're here. Okay, thanks, you guys. So I recorded this next song. It's another new one that's going to be on this new album. And I recorded this one on Friday, this last Friday. And so it's going to be new. It'll be out before you know it. And I recorded a lot of songs on Friday. I was able to do that. And but this one, the recording engineer came out of his booth and came into where I was getting set up and everything, and he goes, I really like that last song. And I said, you like This Girl? And he goes, yeah, I really like that one. And I said, why is that? And he said, well, it's just like my wife and I. It's just like what we do at home. And so I was glad to hear that. This song was written when I had absolutely nothing to write about, and I came home one day and wanted to work on a song, but couldn't come up with anything, wasn't getting anywhere with the songs that I was already working on. And so I decided that I was going to write about what was happening right now. And this song is called This Girl. And my wife used to have a dog that had one eye. Her name was Rip Torn. And when I would come home from work and sit down on the sofa, she would want to come and sit up next to me and listen to me play my guitar until she fell asleep, which wasn't very long. And this particular night, my wife was sitting to my right, and so that is the scene for this song. In the periphery of my sight, I see her there by my side, and she is pecking at her phone while we're watching her TV show. And it's there, I know, it's there, it shows this girl was made for me. It's there, I know, it's there, it shows this girl was made for me. Well, it's 5 in the morning, I'm still in bed. She smiles, she says, hey, sleepyhead, you're laying there just like a log, and it's your turn to walk the one-eyed dog. And it's there, I know, it's there, it shows this girl was made for me. It's there, I know, it's there, it shows this girl was made for me. And I'm walking her dog in the rain. I know I must be insane, 'cause I'm picking up poop with my hand. I'm picking up dog poop with my hand. And in the periphery of my sight, I see her there by my side, and she is pecking at her phone while we're watching her TV show. And it's there, I know, it's there, it shows this girl was made for me. It's there, I know, it's there, it shows this girl was made for me. Oh, this girl was made for me. Well, that was This Girl. It looks like there's still a couple of people online here this morning with me, and let's see, who are your musical inspirations? Well, in 1972, I was 12 years old, and I had just been given a radio for Christmas, and it turned out that I happened to have my own room at that time. I didn't always have my own room, but I did, and we were living in New Jersey at that time. My dad, his job, we travel around about every 2 years we moved. But at this time, we were in New Jersey, a little town called Ringwood, and it was about 25 miles from New York City on the Jersey side. And I was alone a lot at that time, and so I would tune in my radio to WABC out of New York City. And they were a pop radio station at that time, and so they were playing a lot of Simon and Garfunkel. They were playing, Don McLean and Jim Croce and John Denver, and just all kinds of amazing music to me at that time. And so I think those are the people that I listened to when I was young, and it kind of stuck with me, I guess. So, but I always liked the people that were the singer-songwriter types that could write their own song and perform their own song. And not that they didn't have a big band backing them up, but they could stand out on the stage by themselves and still play a good song and still lift you up. And so I learned from the kind of the feeling groovy song. So that's really where I came from. And so this next song, if there are any single people watching, this song was written when I was single at one time about 15 years ago, and it is about the loneliness that you might have as a single person, and it's a love song, actually, for single people. So I hope you like it. It's called The Angel Fixer, and it's kind of about a single person who gets up one morning and there's an extra person around, and maybe somebody that you're not terribly familiar with, and that happens. So this is The Angel Fixer. Hey you, looking at the sun, listen to the birds, watch the morning come. Hey you, with your hair jacked up, take a sip from your coffee cup. Hey you, where'd you come from? Just an angel from the morning sun. And if you fell from grace just to save me another day, take this bitter only from my soul. I would spend my time to fix your wings to heal you, share this mortal pain that we both know. Hey you, with the lonely eyes, if you knew that my heart burns for you. Hey you, with the broken smile, tears just come and you don't know how. Hey you, where'd you come from? Just an angel from the morning sun. And if you fell from grace just to save me another day, take this bitter only from my soul. I would spend my time to fix your wings to heal you, share this mortal pain that we both know. Hey you, that was The Angel Fixer. Well, let's see here. Thank you, Lester. Thank you, Professor Oppressor. Thank you for the award, Michael Jackal. Thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. So I'll be back on tonight at 9 o'clock. I'll be doing another stream at 9 p.m. Central Time tonight. So if you have nothing to do and you happen to be up and around at 9 o'clock Central Time, I'll be playing. I would, if you have a couple of extra clicks in your pocket, if you could follow me at YouTube And at Spotify, well, you can make a difference because I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers so that I can stream live with a mobile device at those locations, and I can take us out of this stale room and out into the woods here in Texas and maybe do a stream from there. And I'd really like it. I think that it would be more fun for us. So if you have a couple extra clicks and want to follow me out there, if you're inclined to do that, that would be really cool. You'd help out this old man and make a difference. Let's see. Thank you. Just search for Phil Coomer, Philcoomer. Yeah. It's good to see you, Kenny. I'm grateful that you're here. Yeah, I got to get going too. So this next song will be the last song, and I hope you hope you like it. This one is about a week old. It's called Angels Don't Stay Long Enough. So this is a new song, and this is another one that was recorded on Friday, but it's really only about 2 weeks old. Angels Don't Stay Long Enough. You know, I wish I was with you last night to help you figure this whole thing out. I don't know what I was doing last night to keep me from reaching out. But angels don't stay long enough to give away their game. And people, they're just angels, they're just dusting off their wings. And in sublime, there isn't time and no one to explain that people, they're just angels, they're just dusting off their wings. No one knows why they stay so long. No one knows who they are till gone. But angels don't stay long enough to give away their game. And people, they're just angels, they're just dusting off their wings. You know, to me, the music was you, the keys to singing out. All the music was not enough to keep you on the ground. But angels don't stay long enough to give away their game. And people, they're just angels, they're just dusting off their wings. And in sublime, there isn't time and no one to explain that people, they're just angels, they're just dusting off their wings. But angels don't stay long enough to give away their game. People, they're just angels, they're just dusting off their wings. have a great day, everybody. It's going to be a short week, so let's make it fun. And I hope you guys stay safe out there. Remember, there's a pandemic on, and to wear your mask and to look out for your family. And if you have time, hang out with me tonight at 9 o'clock. And so have a great day. Stay safe, everybody. And I'll catch you tonight or tomorrow morning.